What's going on, guys? It's David back at it here for another video today. It is day number 21 of the 75-day Blitz challenge, and in today's video I want to talk about something that I think that every single person alive right now watching this, or anyone on this planet, should preserve, keep alive, and never let die off. And what am I talking about exactly? I'm talking about your inner child. And the inner child, to me, and maybe to you also as well, is basically that basically your inner child, that part of you inside where you felt alive when you were a little kid. That feeling when you were a kid at the playground, flying spaceships to Mars, the moon, whatever it was, whatever dreams and thoughts and creative ideas you had, and with no limitations whatsoever. Because when you were a kid, no one told you that you couldn't be whatever you wanted. No one told you that you couldn't do that or this or whatever, Like you were just a child with so much energy, creativity, vitality, full of life. And we lose the sight of that, and we lose a lot of that. Sometimes some of it dies off. A lot of it, oftentimes for most people, the closer they get as they get older to death, it dies off well before then even, right? Like, you're alive, like physically alive, but you're dead inside. That inner child's dead. There's no dreams left. There's no vitality, energy. There's no life. There's no abundance. And I know it sounds very woo-woo to say don't kill your inner child in that way, but what I mean by inner child, I guess, not killing it off, is protecting it. Because, we're told, society, school, everything, the news, media, we're told, we have to be a certain way, you gotta dress a certain way, you gotta act a certain way, you gotta be a certain way, we gotta be a certain someone. And then we're confined to that little box of whatever that something or those many somethings are. Those roles we play, and I've talked about this in other videos, of course, roles and all that, and how it's all bullshit. Yes, this is also bullshit. Killing your inner child is bullshit. Because we all have it in us. Like, every one of us is different, but all of us has some sort of gift or different ways of expressing our gifts and what we have, our talents, skills, our creativity to the world. And when we have that, like, we're unstoppable. We're full of energy. We're just good people to be around, right? We don't feel like stress. We don't feel all the burdens of modern life weighing down on us. Even if they are there, they don't weigh down on us when we have the inner child alive and well, of course, and taken care of, right? And so, I know, again, sounds very woo-woo, but ways, you keep the inner child is, take care of yourself, take care of your own needs and your desires, and, be aware of them, reconnect with them, believe that whatever you want, in your life, you can have, even if you don't have it right now. Even if it sounds like a wild dream, sometimes you gotta believe, even when believing is the last thing you ever want to do. Because what would your inner child, what would you do as a kid? Doesn't matter what anyone told you. You could be whatever you wanted. You could be an astronaut. You could be anything, right? And while physically speaking, you can't literally be anything. Metaphorically speaking, that spirit of being alive, feeling like a child and a kid, never losing sight of enjoying life for what it is and living life the way you want in a cool way, that is something we should all strive for in our own way, of course. That's what I'm trying to get at. You don't want to let that part of you die off that wants to live a cool life on your terms, of course. A lot of us let life get in the way of doing that, whether it's career, relationships, family, people, whatever we're around. We're always bombarded with things that influence and try to steer us away from what that inner voice from that inner child would tell us. That inner child, that little you that's still alive, but that you caged up, or that might be dead because so many other forces are just grabbing at it and just taking that away from you. And that's something that you've always had. You've always had your inner child. That's something that you don't have to acquire or get. It's in you already. Everything you want is in you already to bring that out. It's It's just about protecting and making sure you bring that out. And that's not easy to bring out when you have so many different things like trying to stop you from, not trying to stop you, but just the way they are, they're just not, most of those things are misaligned with what you actually want, right? So you got to be aware of that and protect that. Make sure that you're taking care of that. And there's ways to take care of that. For example, maybe for me, I take care of that by, I don't know, pursuing my business ventures, by journaling, by working out, by eating right, by just taking time to just take a nice walk outside and just not have any obligation, just to think and daydream, whatever it might be for you. For everyone, it's different, right? It's like taking care of yourself and knowing who you are, being self-aware and taking care of your own needs that you've always had, that you always want and wanted, and know that you can have, but you've been told maybe that you shouldn't have those things, or you can't ever have those things, or it's not possible to have those things. But you can have those things. Now, it's not something you're just because you want it or can have it means you're going to get it, of course. But having that spirit, that mental frame of mind of living life is going to get you closer to that than not having that. Because if you let it die off, what is there to live for? Like you're living, of course, but you're not really living the way you want to live, with intention, with purpose, with meaning, with a desire for creativity and to create, to give abundance, give back, give energy, good energy to the world, right? And again, a lot of this stuff is very woo-woo, but it's something you will understand or will start to, it will click with you the moment you start to actually apply that concept or really truly believe that, you know, you've always been that kid, the little kid of big dreams all along. And if soon enough you'll start acting like it, and before you know it, your physical reality will represent that or get close to representing that in whatever way you want it to look like, right? So that said, you know, just a quick video today. Well, not really a quick video. It's been over 7 minutes, but just giving you a little video today. I'll be back at it tomorrow for another video. Maybe a little bit different than what we've been talking about the last few days or so. But with that said, make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed already. If you like this video, give this a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down in the comment sections below. And with that said, I will see you in the next video, my friend. Peace.